Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retramation. This is Against the Moon, a new roguelike deck builder out on Steam. I've had my eye on it for a while. Came out a little bit ago. I'm very excited to finally pop in and see what it is like. We'll check out, let's see, the prologue here. Dynamic story about a battle with the most powerful servants on the moon. Furos Delecti. Okay. I don't know what this stuff means, but let's say okay. We'll figure it out as we go here. I hope that it'll give us a little bit of a tutorial as we pop in, because I definitely will not know what I'm doing here.
The last stronghold of humanity on Earth. The planet is now fully under the control of the Furos, a vicious species designed by humans centuries past, but now guided by the corrupt moon. The ancient city's infrastructure and defenses are badly degraded and require a constant supply of Luma, that enigmatic energy source upon which so much relies. With the human population in steady decline, faces everywhere are downcast and grim. Hope is fading. Galdear, one of Ark's most famous Ulturi, sensed an unusual warp in the universal Luma flow. He was busy training a squadron of new recruits for the city guard. Recent data predicted more than 25% of them will die during their first year of service, either from the unrelenting moonstorms or during city maintenance operations. Despite these foreboding numbers, every student was quietly content to be training with the legend. Galdear was careful to conceal his unease about the Luma field from the youngsters. His task is to inspire. Whatever the trouble, the Ulturi would deal with it. Ark City herself, the living mother goddess of humanity, first picked up the signal from Sophia, the Throwbo Ulturi. The signal's origin was far from the city walls in an area plagued with intense Furos activity. For Arks, the picture was clear. It was Arks who sent her on this secret mission, and she alone knew the consequences should Sophia not survive. Arks communicated a short message to Galdear. No other Ulturi was included on the transmission.
My child, gather your courage. I need you to collect my sarcophagus for an urgent mission. You must leave the city immediately. Tell no one.
I knew some of those words.
Let your wisdom guide
Oh, he's ripped.
and I will be the weapon in your hands.
Ark's consciousness, sheathed in an ancient device known as the sarcophagus, followed Galdear out of the city. Together they headed into Furos territory. Galdear scanned their surroundings constantly, ready to counter any threat. The only place he never allowed his eyes to stray was the bleak, gray disk of the corrupted moon above.
Bloop. What a transition. Alright, Furos scouts have tracked us down. Do what you must, my son. The defensive strategy is our best option. The fate of your mission will be decided on the battlefield. Everything depends on your strength, cleverness, and hopefully a little luck. These twisted abominations are called Furos. They are the moon's servants and humanity's sworn enemies. Every creature on the battlefield has an attack value measuring offensive potential and HP, the amount of damage a creature can sustain. Okay. Damage HP? I assume damage HP. Galdear is known as the Shield of Arks for good reason. While his fighting prowess is equal to any of the Ulturi, his real skill is using Luma to defend his allies. Note that Galdear will be overwhelmed by the incoming damage, so we'll need to improve our position. This means he'll be overwhelmed. 2, 2, 2, 2. So incoming 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. We have 6 HP. There's 2 overflow. That's what we can figure out right there. Gotcha. Here there are powers. Okay, here are the powers available to play in the battle. Let's summon this minion to help Galdear win the fight. I'm getting Omega Duelist vibes, which is a game that I will never be able to play again, RIP. So if I could get anything that could capture that in a slight way, that'd be amazing. This is optimal. Each power has an associated Luma cost to play. 4/4. 2 out of 6 total, I imagine is what that's saying there. Since we're now out of Luma, it's time to end the turn and let the combat play out. Gotcha. So what happens? Do we get to go first? It just all happens at the same time. Okay. Yep, I'm getting Omega Duelist vibes. Okay, the Furos will swarm us. Galdear, protect my sarcophagus above all else. Calm yourself, goddess. Victory shall be mine. Oh. Okay. I just realized that's a large fist. The Ark's sarcophagus is not designed for battle and must be protected at all costs. However, it's equipped with predictive combat analysis, which allows you to calculate the results of your actions for every round of combat. Each turn allows Arks to channel Luma and draw 2 additional powers from your Arcana. Okay, so all of this is called powers, even if it's a spell or a minion. 2 types of power. Okay, well, I'm a genius. 2 types of powers. You can draw minions and magickas. Magickas are direct actions granting tactical advantage. Let's use this one to destroy the Furos. Deal 2 damage to the target minion. Straightforward enough. Gotcha. Yes, crush them. Summon the minion to protect Arks in the top lane. So you are in the top lane, even though you're kind of floating right there above it. Gotcha, gotcha. Time to finish this turn. Okay, so 2 goes to our 4. 3 goes to your 1 over 2 overflow, which I hope that means you'll take. It sure seems like it. I think that 3... Yeah, okay. All right. All right, I'm picking up what you're putting down, video game. It's not quite, not quite duelist, but I will allow it. They will outnumber us. We should focus on the leader. To win the battle against the Furos, you should destroy their leader. Win the battle. Okay. How much HP you got? You got 2. You got 7 HP. Anything wrong with that? We just do that and then pop down yet another one, and we should be doing, what, 6 damage to it? So we're doing 7. Why are we doing 7? I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight it, but why are we doing 7? It's 3, 3. And do you do 1? Yeah, I'm definitely confused, but I'll accept it. Victory! Easy enough. Okay. First blood achievement.
My dearest Mother Ark, please help me tap into this wellspring of Luma flow.
Agreed.
Galdear's powerful forearms bulge as he kneels before his massive gauntlet, Earth Splitter, like a man worshipping at an altar. The Santitas Ultore are famous for their unbreakable discipline and martial prowess. This ritual is learned only by the greatest among them.
No Furos may stand against me now. This power...
My arms are bulging.
Limitless.
I got bulging arms.
I sensed a rift during the ritual. Something powerful is stalking us.
Whatever it may be, there is no time. We must move at once if we are to save Sophia.
I don't know, there's something about the transition to the no voiceover. These Furos are not so dangerous. Let's eliminate them as quickly as possible. Ah, my abs. They're gone. Hold up. My scanners report something big is approaching. Okay. Positioning is the most important part of combat right now. The Ark's sarcophagus is vulnerable to incoming damage. Summon this minion to protect Arks in the top lane. Okay. So then we can put this guy up there too. Deals 1 damage to the enemy in the mirrored position. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I was going to say, I sure as hell hope things get, like, moderately more complicated. They definitely, or at least more intricate with the abilities. So the mirrored position would be right there. We do 1 damage. I like that. It's like, it's not that that's that complicated, but it's more complicated than has 4 health, does 3 damage, you know, like that. I'm glad that we got that right away. Good deal. 18 health? These wicked beasts mix between beast and machine. Hover over to inspect the abilities. Whenever there are 3 or more... Oh. Alright, rude. Release your rage, Galdear. No time for hesitation. Santitas Ultore, no fear. Oh. Win the battle. Okay. Stun 3 enemy creatures. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? You do 2 damage to target minion. You do like a lot of HP damage, huh? Or, I mean, you have a lot of HP. We need to do a lot to you. Let's see. If this damage just goes over there, like, what do we do? Can we move enemy units or our own units? I don't think so. I guess, like, if the top lane is the... I'm so stupid. You know what? I meant to do it. That's right. I meant to. It's fine. I mean, we're not gonna... He only does 1 damage. He's just a big old chunk. So why did we do 5? Is it because we did... Oh! If anything makes it anywhere, they're not just in the top lane. Okay. Arcs, they keep coming. Oh, they keep coming. Goddess, I was born for war. Aww. Win the battle. I gotcha now. It doesn't... Any overflow damage makes it there. I understand. Can we do damage directly? No. Good enough for me. All right, what do we got here now? Okay, so now they are spooky. These creatures are overwhelmed by the corrupted power of the moon. They won't survive long under such influence. It's time to show them the true bite of the Alturi. Every character has an ultimate ability which can be activated once you have enough energy. The Arc Sarcophagus generates 1 energy per turn. Right now, you need 1 additional energy to activate Galdear's ultimate. Some magicas generate additional energy. Gee. So now we can stun 3 enemy creatures. Wham! Alright. Yes, you are the Hand of Arcs. You are my weapon. Release your rage and show no mercy. What is this scream in the background? Okay, put down the one with a little bit more HP in the front. Slowly but surely, I will pop ye. Oh, they're gone. Wait, that's part of their ability? We broke their front line, now we must eliminate their leader. Win the battle. Okay, gain 8 attack, 8 HP, and corruption. Will be destroyed at the beginning of the next turn. Gotcha. Very much gotcha. Seems like... Sure. There we go. There's 10 damage. Boom. Boom easy. You nothing. All right.
With 3 decisive strikes, Galdear destroyed the final Furos. Even during the most frenzied combat, his will never wavered, his speed never slackened, his mind remained as clear as a freshwater pool. Indeed, Alturi are more than merely human. They are the hope of humanity.
Sorry, I'm trying not to. I'm not trying to make fun of that voice acting. It's like it's almost good. She's pretty darn good.
But I have a plan.
Pretty darn good, to be honest.
Yes, I sense her testing my will, but Yago Dogma protects me. Goddess, did the ancestors abide by dogmas as we Saint Titus do?
And he's not bad either, honestly.
They do not.
The other guy's not bad either. It's kind of, there's a couple lines that are funny.
Doomed to fall.
The body of this hero still contains an undamaged Arcana cell. I should consume it to enhance my abilities.
That is wise. We must take whatever advantage we can. I hope this Furos lived a short life.
How is this important?
These cells contain both the energy and identity of the Furos. When you consume it, you absorb all the experience stored inside, which is why it is sometimes quite painful.
Okay.
Be brave, my son, and hurry. The moon's presence grows with every passing minute.
Doink. Got it. So that's... We get to level something up. I like it. This is your Arcana collection of powers that you have available to you during combat. I'm ready to consume the Arcana cells. I've recalibrated the sarcophagus modules to stabilize the process. Arcana cells are useful to expand your Arcana and add new powers. Gotcha. Powers granted by Arcana cells are highly dependent on the individual experience of the host Furos and the current phase of the moon, and therefore are Just say they're random. Every Arcana cell grants 3 random powers, of which you can keep only 1. Examine your options and choose. Initiation. Activated every time this minion is summoned. Okay, so when they're summoned on the battlefield, stun this minion. So it's a 2 mana, 2 HP, 3 damage, but it doesn't do, it can't, it has summoning sickness, effectively. Script. Ability executed every turn. Generate 1 extra Luma. So we can generate our ultimate quicker. If we do that. He's okay as far as stats goes. Maxwell's Secret. Aggressor, or Theris Maxwell's Secret. Initiation. Generate +2 shields. Squad protection, which absorbs incoming damage during the combat phase. Wait. Initiation? Oh. Huh. Yeah, there's a typo up there. It's initiation here, but in the upper right it's initiation. Initiation. Okay, I don't really know. Yeah, let's go with this guy. He's a little weird. Zarchi! Zarchi! Goddess, during the ritual I felt an unusual distortion in the Luma field. Like an energy surrounding our enemy. I sense it as well. Something big is about to happen. The Celestial Tyrant's angry. That's why our mission's so urgent. It's time to move on. Alright. I wonder if we have the ability to upgrade units or not. Another pack of Furos. I hate caterpillars. I hate caterpillars, but I especially hate predatory levitating mutant caterpillars. Okay. Some minions and magickas can generate shields. During combat, shields protect the whole squad. Protect the whole lit squad fam from incoming Furos damage. Defense drone, initiation, generate 3 shields. So it gives everybody 3 shields? Or, no, it just puts 3 shields right there. Gotcha. Win the battle. Do we have the one? Okay, you're the one who does the little itty bitty 1 damage. Huh, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how, I feel like there's a puzzle here. I think we can probably take no damage, right? Yeah, of course we could. We could do that into, we can put you back here. Why not, right? Sure. Maybe we should put him in front, though, if he's kind of a dinky stat guy. Can we hover over to see the attack and HP? Because I'm noticing it's getting a little covered up by my head. My activity is well above normal. Moonstorm incoming! Okay. So we can do 1 damage. We can't pop that guy. Kind of like this guy. I don't know. That's the mirrored spot? Oh, because they only have 3. No, oh wait, no, there's the 4th one right there. Gotcha. Alright, so you're gonna die. That's fine. You're gonna die. We have 2 overflow damage. We can't prevent both of it. Both of them. You know what? Sure. Protect here. Get ourselves ready for next turn there. Oh boy. Yeah, it's kind of like it's almost, it's tower defense. What? The moon's directly intervened, making the Furos stronger. I will concentrate on the leader. If that one falls, the pack will scatter. Oh boy. Okay. So, boy. Oh, okay. 1-1. So I guess we... how are we expected to do that much? We got 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4. I mean, we just need to, we do need to outlast here. I don't know if maybe if no more units show up, I feel like we could do with this. A-okay? Use mutations, channel life force into the leader. Oh my god, what? Script, every turn, give 1 HP. What? And I'm just supposed to be able to handle this. Okay, so this is in spot 2. That seems like a wise enough choice. 4 damage. I mean, you know what? Let's just do that. Rip. I should have protected Chunker. Soon we'll be able to do our stun. I wonder if that blocks the script ability. We definitely should have blocked Mr. Chunky. God, that is... We're supposed to be able to handle that? More units every time. There we go. How about a helping hand from the Queen of Arcs? I will take that green cutie by myself. I mean, that's a little busted. Amara, but how did you find us? It wasn't so difficult. The moon herself just released an insane amount of energy. That's the downside of power. The moon cannot hide its presence. Oh, so Galdear's never been very good at stealth. Note that Amara has her own ultimate ability. That wasn't her ultimate ability. She can activate with energy. Queen's Dance. Amara gain +3 attack on 1 turn, +3 HP. And fights enemy with highest HP value. Oh god, you, like, popped. I mean, we should just do it, right? Okay, you're the enemy. I was hoping that maybe it would be the boss, but I guess it makes sense. All right, so you're in spot 3. We do not have the nuke guy. I was wondering. I was like, this seems like this is either a force lose or a Deus Ex Machina situation. Twas. Okay, 1 Metacube. Is that from Metabots? No disrespect, but that fight would have been much easier if I had been invited. Instead, I had to rush from the city to save your hide the last possible moment. Deus Ex Machina style. Next time, Amara, please. It was our mistake. You have our gratitude for your timely assistance. So it was you who followed us. I'm glad I have to have such a powerful Tory by my side. So what's your plan? You do have one, right? We did not have time to run a complete scan of this territory, but the area is heavily populated with Furos. Thanks. Sophia's distress signal leads here. I have no information about this place. We must save her. Hold on, I have the Metacube, so let's prepare for the next battle. Okay, every Metacube allows you to mutate a single power into your Arcana, altering its effect. Do I have to pick? I have to pick that one. Oh, I love this. Oh, seeing this, like, not only does it modify the stats, but it actually modifies the visuals. That gets me every time. Each magic gun minion can be mutated in 2 different ways. Tactical drone, generate 2 shields every turn. Wait, or generate 2 shields in every single squad. So we can protect everywhere, or Omega protect 1 spot. This also costs less mana. It also does less damage. I kind of like this. Sure. Yeah, sure. It's time for us to face our fate. It's time for our revenge. I'm ready to kill some Furos. Ooh. Saroma Ulturi. Okay. In we go.
Amara danced about the last staggering Furos, masterfully piercing him with the rapier more than a dozen times before the final blow sent him to the ground with a reverberating crash. Despite the fevered melee, the so-called Queen of Arcs remained fresh and composed, her beauty untroubled, while the heavily breathing Galdear was plastered head to toe with sweat and blood.
This dirty place is the source of Sophia's signal. Her mental imprint is fading. We have approximately 1.932 hours before it is too late.
Let me set up some drone scouts to search
That's about the same as my voice.
I'm leery of walking into a trap.
We don't have time for reconnaissance. We have to move. Saroma Oltori!
The Santidus Oltori raised Earth Splitter above his head and shattered the entry portal. But do not suppose Galdear is as reckless as he appears. One of the key Santidus dogmas is remoro, which means many as one. He would without hesitation take any risk to save Sophia.
As I told you before. Now, let's clean up this mess.
Okay. Ooh, Rosakuma hybrids. Silicon life form. Don't be fooled by their appearance. They react to motion and will go stronger every minion we put on the field. I have fought their kind before. Precise calculation is the key to victory. Okay. Who are you? Okay. Gain 3 attack until the end of the turn. So they get a blast. Whenever you summon a minion, Zen Morta, gain 1 attack and lose 1 HP. Okay. But it's only when we summon a minion? If we played 5 minions, he would just go kaput. Step 1. Protect. At all costs. At all costs. Uh-huh. They gain an extra attack. Do I really want it? I mean, are you gonna die? We do 2 damage. You know, so you've got 3. Just trying to process what the best call is. So you have 2 HP. That puts you up to 3. You have Huh. Should be a... Yeah. That's fine. It's a trade. We're going to take 2 HP, yada yada. 2 HP damage to the face. I think it's going to be worth it. Ow. Okay, 3 and 2. Ooh. But excuse me? Careful, these ones react to magic. Let me I'm going to assume same thing. Bureaus often prioritize Otori with low HP. Right now, Amara is in danger of being knocked out. Amara, take cover. Don't worry, I am an architectus. Target Otori, gain 1 attack and protection and set HP to 1. Protection, I assume, is immunity to a single source of damage. But... So, 3 damage. What? Whenever you play any Magicka, gain 1 attack, lose 1 HP. I'm trying to... Moonshout cannot be targeted by Magicka powers. But of course... Don't really have like a whole lot of extra HP here. We could pop that guy. You're going to become deceased. Okay. There. Now you're going to become deceased. We got 3 HP left yet. 1 source of damage. See, the phrasing on that makes me think that. So you would attack. Oh, yeah, okay. Attack, but it doesn't overflow. I guess the damage does not overflow. That's what I'm guessing. It only is overflow damage if it pierces to your commander. We're outnumbered. We have to retreat. No, overload my sarcophagus and show them the might of the ancients. Energy can be used to overload the Ark's sarcophagus to devastating effect. Deals 4 damage to all creatures and 8 damage to the leader. Accumulate 8 energy. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, generate 1 energy. I feel like we're supposed to do that. Okay, we killed the one there. What's happening? You're gonna become the dead. If we don't do something here. You're going to become the dead. You have 1 HP. You only do 1 damage. You're the minion one. Oh my gosh, there's just so much to process here. Is there truly no overflow damage? That changes things. Like, that would change things. Okay. Kill. You're fine. Sure. Protect. So kill. Protect. It would just make it so we take the extra damage up there. So you're already gonna die now. You're gonna die by... Why are you dying? 2 damage, 2 damage. That's why. I keep on looking at the left one as the attack. I'm used to like Magic the Gathering where the attack's on the left. The attack's on the left for them. I mean, it makes sense. It's the one in the front. I get it. Should we just like eat this damage? I don't know how much that matters. If we put this down here, it's just gonna die. He's gonna gain attack. And then we would figure out... I guess we would figure out if their overflow works or not. I don't know. Maybe we just end turn. Just... Knees, I apologize. Okay, Let's see what happens. It does overflow. It does overflow. We're... Okay. Well, it does overflow. Gotcha. Okay, so she's, like, kinda down? Focus on energy accumulation. I mean, I'm working on it. Draw 2 powers. Protect old Turi. I mean, what do we... Okay, we got plenty. We're fine. You're gonna die? Okay. No more. I mean, even though we will be buffing up everybody in the process here, it's almost like we just shouldn't even bother. Are you gonna even die? No, I mean, are you even gonna take damage? You should be doing 3 damage. Oh yeah, we are doing 3 damage. If we do this, we'll be down to 3, and that guy in the back should just die. That helps. She just looks like she's relaxing in the upper left there. I'm having a relaxing time up there. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, I feel like we're supposed to be doing this. Yeah. Witness my rage! So it's a super blast. Super ultimate. Alright. Let's coordinate an attack before the leader recovers. You're on the ground. Okay. I mean, this should be good damage. Oh, that's some good damage. Oh, that's some very good damage. Let's coordinate an attack. Okay. So you should be Omega dead. Good enough for me.
We are the sacred mother of humanity. We are the spirit of vengeance and the symbol of mankind's might. Forward, Otori! Fear not this bloody moon. Tonight we are victorious. Tonight we strike back.
I wasn't laughing at the voice acting.
Directly
I was laughing
the
at
battle.
Sip.
This is rare.
Yes, because she needs Sophia. Let's put paid to her wicked plans.
Sophia was found, pale and exhausted, in a Furos prison. Clearly, she had been psychically tortured by her captors.
We found her, but I've never seen a prison cell like this. The bars are made from pure Luma streams. How is that possible?
Stop! Not one more step. If you had lived as long as I, you would recognize these beams as sustainable Z-inverse rays. If you act the typical Sanctitas and charge it with your weapon, the wave desynchronization would kill us all in the next instant. Let the Architectus handle this.
After some quick calculations, Amara launched a few drones in the air. Using Luma from the Ark sarcophagus, she discharged a massive energy surge into the Z-inversed rays, which slowly degraded until the cell was no more. As always, Galdear was glad to have Amara on the team, even though terms such as dogma and discipline meant nothing to her. Sophia had been weakened by her ordeal and clung shaking to Galdear for support, but at least she was alive. For several minutes, she tearfully repeated, "I will not," before coming fully to her senses. No one would ever know the scars this episode had left upon her. For 62 hours, a battle raged within the mind of the greatest Theurgo Ultori.
He seems like he's getting better, the narrating.
The celestial tyrant lacks even the smallest shred of mercy. I was strong at first, strong enough to withstand every assault, to see through every feint. But the moon's patience and cunning are endless. My resources are not. Worse, there is no time here where I am tortured. Only the slowly encroaching wave of blackness. It is warm and full of familiar voices, promising sleep, release, death. Were it only so easy, I would readily succumb. But the darkness is the moon's final ruse. To sink into its bottomless embrace is to surrender my greatest secret. Knowledge shared with no living being, not even Arks. Something which could very well decide the fate of humanity. This must not come to pass.
Yes. I agree. Oh, dearest, I want a hug from each of you. I'm so happy to see you again. Sorry for the delay. We met with formidable resistance along the way. We should return to the city. The moon herself is after us. She will do nothing to stop us. Oops. I did not mean to skip it. I believe this is going to be our final, our little final fight for this little campaign here. After a few hours of travel, Sophia abruptly came to a halt. Close your eyes. What is it now? Amara asked, irritated. The group gathered around Sophia. The Ultori was silently moving her arms in a series of weird and intricate gestures. Finally, Sophia spoke. I sensed the mental signature of the Furos Delecti here beneath our feet. Septus here, perimeter. We should run a detailed scan. No need. I've located 3 access points. Sophia's right. There's a sizable Furos structure just beneath us. Seems to be empty. Children, we must enter the structure and investigate. Arx's tone made it plain there would be no further discussion. Ultori crept cautiously through the empty halls and corridors of the Furos. I can yet see their shadows here, Sophia said hesitantly. This complex was swarming with the enemy less than an hour past, and one of them was an unusual new type, Furos Delecti. Finally, the team reached a huge chamber of unfamiliar devices, numerous chains and racks of biological samples. Near the ceiling, there were many small windows of an unusual material which focused the light. The room was bright with amplified beams of the moon. Oh, holy sun! The blood drained from Sophia's face. Something terrible has happened in this place, a wicked experiment conceived by the arch enemy herself. Tears streaked down the old Ultori's lined face. This is where she created Furos Delecti, an abomination fused together from Furos, beasts, trees, and even humans. She even used. Sophia fell silent. She would not reveal the smallest part of her knowledge. She had been forced to surrender while captured. Something the enemy had masterfully applied in the designing this new type of Furos. Broke the silence. However terrible it seems, I'm certain we can chase down and kill the thing, and on the positive side, we have a rare opportunity to study an intact Furos lab. Don't waste a moment. Gather what samples we can carry. Oh, hell yeah. Tori upgrade +1, Arc's HP +10, 2 Luma Parasite added to Arcana. Oh. 2 danger. We get 1 upgrade anyways. I like that kind of stuff. I didn't know that was going to be part of it. Neat. 7 Luma mines replaced for maximum impact, and 10 minutes later, the Ultori were on a trail of Furos Delecti with a series of explosions urging them on. After important milestones, your Ultori will gain additional abilities. Whenever Amara attacks, takes damage, she'll gain 1 attack. Draw 1 additional power at the beginning of every turn, or Galdear moves 1 position forward to the battlefield and gains 2 HP. That sounds kind of fun. Sure. Let's find the Furos Delecti. Alright, here, it's not too hard to track. This fiend radiates power. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory, but first we need to decide which route to follow. Gotcha. Metacube, Autori upgrade. Cool, I like that. Wise choice. Queen is ready. Pack of heroes, prepare for battle. Oops, should not take much time. Volatile Barrage, deal 1 damage to all creatures in the target squad. Seems amazing for this exact scenario here. But then we get them. Whenever destroyed or discarded, this minion is completely removed from the battle. Ah, so it's kind of like a little bit of a curse to an extent, but we're going to be doing pretty good damage here. Draw 2 powers. We don't have really the mana to play anything. Let's pop this in front here. Does a little bit of damage. So they're kind of garbaging up our deck a little bit. Is this going to be the first fight that we're kind of sort of... Ah, and they garbage up our bar on top of that. First fight, they're going to be kind of stinking up the joint. 2 damage. You know what? We'll do that. That'll take care of you. And I kind of... Let's get rid of these so they're not junking our deck. We'll also do, we'll do a little bit of damage, or at least so I thought. Okay, yeah, we did do. Okay. All right. What is this one? Is this the 1 damage? Pyrosomatic, very tricky to deal with. Their tactic is to infect the mind and slowly corrupt our arcana. Yeah, so like when you kill him, we get added to our hand. But if we have it looks like if we have like a full-ish hand anyways, it doesn't really take the place of it, so that's kind of nice. All right, pop up that shield there. Kind of just trying to delay. Well, we'll slowly gain a little bit of energy and pierce through up top. We'll have a nice, merely defensive bottom lane. Sophia's ultimate can help you if you get stuck without powers or Luma. To help you draw 5 powers, add 1 Luma. Neat. 5 powers, add 1 Luma. I mean, that's a pretty good one, especially for this, of course, in specific. 1 damage to all creatures in the squad. I kind of like the idea of doing that there. Helping keep ourselves a little bit more, alive. Doing quite a bit up top. I mean, I kind of, I want to keep her alive. To an extent, Can stun him. Gain 3 attack and 3 HP. Fights the enemy with the highest HP value, which would be you. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's try it out. I don't know if this really is good as... I mean, well, the stun doesn't really get anything particularly done, I guess. I mean, we've kind of left her to die like a little bit here. Not really, though. She's okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We're actually destroying him. Absolutely destroying our first real fight here. I imagine I could probably just hit end turn and we'd be okay. Consume shields, destroy up to 3 shields. Until end of the turn, target minion gets +2 attack for each shield destroyed. It just sounds fun. Just sounds fun. Like, and I don't care. You're gonna be fine, guys. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Enter my hand, friend. Yeah, quite nice. All right, I like the loop. Now that we're getting handheld a little bit less, I'm definitely very interested in the loop. Once per battle, Galdear ignores a final blow, setting his HP to 8. Whenever a character or arcs activates an ultimate, Galdear generates 5 shields in his squad. Now she takes a damage. She gains an attack. Draw 1 additional power at the beginning of every turn. I feel like... Are you really gonna die? I mean, I guess maybe. Sure. Let's go all in. I am a Galdear main. Alright, let's do this. Can sense that Furos Delecti nearby. Let's swim up on his brothers. Okay. Win this battle. Alright, this will be the last one we do here today. It's a lot of HP, mon frere. +1 attack. Nope. Generate an energy. I mean, we might as well. Do we have the thing where, yeah, once per battle? You know what? Sure. Once per battle, he ignores fatal damage and goes to 8 HP. Let's get him stacked with 2 HP, or 2 damage. Wild play, I know. My senses are picking up the Delecti signature, an intelligent plant form, about 3 meters tall with psionic abilities, nothing special. I've seen into its heart. Mara, hungry, treacherous, ruthless. Okay, you're gonna get stronger. Oops. Oh, we can't do it again? Boo. Oh, but the protective shell stays. Sure. Why not? That changes it a little bit. So when she gets the ability to do the 1v1 me, bro. Oh boy, yes, there we go. There's the bad. Furos Delecti Kere. Gain +1 attack until the end of the turn for each power played Moonshell. Which is just, they can't be spell cast against. Poor soul, what has she done to you? Subdue your emotions, it's time to uproot the weed. No time for chat, stay behind me and focus on the fight. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Like, so you're not gonna die, we're gonna, 4 damage is gonna get overflowed there. 1 energy, how much does it take? This takes 4. She automatically fights the one with the highest HP, which would be you, I guess. Yeah, unwise, I guess. So he's slowly gonna get stronger and stronger. Tis what tis, man. So we do 6, you're going to die. Little tiny bit of overflow. What's happening here? I wish this blinked like a little bit faster. Protect. Protect. Alright, a little spooky, but honestly not too shabby, really. Destroy up to 3 shields. It's fine. It's fine. Got 3 consume shields. There's no shields to consume. It's only for the turn. It's fine. You're gonna take that 1 damage anyways. You're gonna die! Oops! Oops! I let her slip through. That's fine. We should be okay. And there's the big HP up. Do you not have attack any? Weird. So you have, wait, so you have no attack now? No, you still have 2 attack. It's just a visual bug, I guess? I guess. Okay. killed big boy. Big boy in the back. Oh, you died too. That's fine. You guys are punks. You're nothing compared to Galdear. Galdear main full life. For life. Draw 2 powers. We could try to generate the shields. Oops. Take 9 damage. It's fine. We'll just overflow the damage. Right? Yeah, that'll work. It's stupid. It's a very dumb play, but I'm doing it. I don't think we can consume. Yeah, we don't have any shields to consume, but we might as well. Nothing else is gaining value from the from us casting spells anymore. So now we can just stun everybody and not have to deal with them. Oh, I would love the AOE kill. Nope. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. What do we got? We got 5. Easy enough choice there. We're taking like a lot of damage. Shock, awe. I kind of like the idea of just going for the stun there. Maybe we should have... No, we should probably have waited there. Oh, well. We're going a little bit too quick here. But all is well, really. Like, we're going to be okay. Shall I just, like, overflow? We could take the damage, or we could just try to... I think that if we go for just trying to overwhelm a solitary lane here, I think that's a better idea. I could be wrong. Very easily. Ah, yeah, I mean, the extra health from that's definitely nothing to scoff at. Yeah, I think we made a poor choice in the end there. Really wish we could have got that AoE. We can't do this, can we? Nope. Huge extra amount of damage. Is it gonna overflow though? In theory it will. Yeah, it overflows all the way through there. This should overflow all the way through as well, or at least... Alright, that helps us out. We're gonna take some damage, yeah, sure. But we're also gonna wipe out these entire top and bottom lines. And middle. Okay, so we only do... Where's that stinking... Oh, well. Consume shields. We can do this just to... ditch a slot so that we can draw 2 powers, actually. Try and get that AoE kill. Are you serious? So we have 3, no real point there. Alright. Just neutralize those 2. We'll end up doing a decent amount of damage still. Alright, we're gonna be fine. We unless there's like a huge summon this turn, we actually are totally fine. Yes, we played it poorly and haphazardly, and we probably should have, you know, tried to find a little bit more strength in the top and bottom there, but all is well. We'll be okay. We are actually gonna be completely fine. You fool. You fool! We win. Just like that. Alright. Run results.
It stood for 3,294 years, and will survive many more, thanks to the old Tory heroes.
That was a perilous mission. Our deployment was rushed, and we were unprepared.
Yes.
We faced many battles. One with the direct intervention of the moon. Before liberating Sophia. I will write an epic verse reflecting the glory of these events once we are home again.
Oh, Galdear. Are you still writing those cute little poems? Don't forget to mention how we defeated the Furos Delecti.
My friends,
you know, the major thing, of course.
One, but there are many others, all goaded forward by the relentless moon. We must regroup and plan our next mission.
Once again, the Ulturi returned victorious, renewing the people's hope. As long as humanity has the power to fight back, there is yet a possibility to reclaim what is ours. Many years of sacrifice and many difficult battles lay ahead. But today, Ark celebrates victory.
We did it! We won our first run. Hip hip hooray. What is... Thank you for playing. We've done it. Another victory for humanity is the achievement we got there. So there's going to be, you know, there's other missions here. We got Luma Run, which I imagine is maybe the normal one. I don't know what Monster is. Story about new Architectus Ulturi, Heroism, Monstrosity. Okay. Ability to replay lost battles. Unlocks Mazoon the Engineer, Galdear, High Arbiter. Just looking here. Scenario rules. So this is a story. This one looks like an actual another story type one, and this is your standard roguelike run right here. Does seem to be the case. Laboratory. So we could get all kinds of stuff. Research a random power. But we do not have any of those gems. We'd have to go do a campaign to do so. But here, I'll just hover over all this as we talk, so you can see. You know, you can pause if you want. But that's going to do it for today here. This is Against the Moon. You know, I'm this very long-winded, you know, story type elements, everything like that. Quite handholdy for a while. But, you know, what do you expect when you do the tutorial? But as soon as we were able to kind of just be out more on our own, I really, really actually appreciated the gameplay loop quite a bit. It's really my jam, the gameplay loop at the very least. I could potentially be very interested in doing the more roguelike runs. I think that would be more my speed. But that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of the game, if you want to see what the roguelike runs are like, do let me know. I would not be opposed to making a series on this, for sure, if the support is there, if you guys are interested in it. But that is going to do it. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Check out the game in the link in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye.